crack, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm just back home from my first motorcycle track day on my 2005 Kawasaki Ninja at Mondello Park International Raceway here in Ireland. It's the only racetrack we actually have that is a kind of a purpose-built one. It's the large one. It's in around 3 to 4 kilometers long on the international loop, and that's what we did just this past Saturday. So what I want to do today in this video is just share with you 6 tips that I learned that I think will help anyone who's going to do their first motorcycle track day and help them build it on it from there. With that in mind, number 1 is just take your time. First of all, when you get there, you've got the whole day to go and learn about how to be Valentino Rossi. There is no rush to go out and try and be a hero in your first session to prove a point to the guys you're there with or anyone else on track at the time. I've done plenty of track days in the past in the drift car. So what I've learned on that experience is that you just need to just pace yourself to begin with. So what I decided to do was go out and get the tires warm on the first lap or two, learn the lines from the more experienced guys in your group so you can see kind of what the racing line is for that track, and throughout the day just build up your confidence in yourself and the bike as well, and you can slowly, bit by bit, as you feel more comfortable, start to push that little bit further. Number 2 was actually a really important one that we learned in the briefing, is set your tire pressures right. Darren Smith from the Mondello team told us that we should drop them down to around 30 on the front, 32 on the back. But it was wet in the morning, so it allows a little bit more flex in the tire, which enables it to heat up quicker, thus giving you more grip. Number 3, after each session, come back in and check over your bike. Check your oil levels, check your water level, check your tires as well for any cuts or scrapes or anything that might indicate there's an issue. And also check for any leaks on the ground. Brake fluid as well is also another very important one to begin. And then we'll go to number 4. Drink so much water and keep eating throughout the whole day. I think I drank like over 3 liters on the day. It was a hot day there, alright, but I didn't realize how dehydrated I was. So in between every session I come back in, I take maybe half a liter of water or more. Just get it into you, because when you're so dehydrated you can actually cramp up, which happened to me a couple of times during the day after a couple of laps. My hamstring started to cramp. It helps keep your concentration as well, and also keeps your body in tip-top shape. Next one then is number 5. Just try to relax throughout the whole day. Think about what you're there for. You're there to have fun, enjoy it as well. Also do your best to go out and meet new people. The guys are always parked either side. Yeah, they could be more experienced or less experienced on bikes. There's so much stuff you can learn from all the other guys in the pits. I was there with a really experienced friend of mine who used to race a bit as well, so I was able to pick up tips from him throughout the whole day. There was also a lot of experienced racers there as well that compete in Mondello and the Irish Superbike or Supersport Championships as well. So even just chatting with those guys about gear, how they take certain corners, what ones to watch out for as well, if there's bumps or camber or proper racing lines in certain areas. There's loads you can pick up from guys, so don't be afraid to ask. Number 6, obey the marshals. Pay attention in the driver's briefing. Hear about what flags are going to be out, where the exits to pits are, how long your sessions are going to be. If everyone pays attention to the marshal, if something happens and people know what to expect in certain situations, it's going to make for a better day and a much more efficient day for everybody. So definitely I would advise to pay attention in the driver's briefing and pick up anything they're telling you. So 2 extra bonus items I wanted to list as well is, if possible, if you could trailer your bike or bring it in a van just to get there as well. I felt myself that it would take a lot of pressure off. We brought it in a trailer because the track is about a little over 2 hours away, and if that happened or anything like that, you're going to have a bit of a pain trying to get home. So it just means that you can hop into a Jeep or van or whatever. It saves you the effort of riding a sports bike up on the motorway for 2 hours. And at the end of the day, you're going to be really, really tired, worn out and sore, and going to have some cramps as well. So it's nice to hop back into a car or a van and drive home. And the last one, which is a really interesting one that I picked up on the day, is if someone looks like they have a less or a more powerful bike than you, it does not mean they're going to be faster or slower than you. There was guys there of all ages, shapes and sizes on lower powered and high powered bikes, and you'll really be surprised. So definitely don't feel like the bike you have is going to say a lot about how you're going to ride. So that's it, guys. That's going to be my top tips for first motorcycle track day. If you're even just half thinking of doing it, just go for it if you can. I mean, it could be related to the whole COVID situation that's ongoing right now. We've all been cooped up for the last number of months, but I really, really enjoyed it. It just felt like such a load off my mind. blew off loads of steam. The bike was great all day because I kept a good check on it. And I'm actually booked in to do another one again pretty soon. So hopefully for the next track day, I'll have some GoPro footage for you. And I'll definitely stick that up on the next video. In the description down below, I'm going to put a list of tools that we brought with us, and there was no spare parts, but I'm going to put a list down below if you're wondering what you should bring with you on the day, just to make sure you've got all the essentials with you. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Look forward to chatting to you the next time. Cheers.